Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. Now, I've done Feed the Beast tutorials before, but never a vanilla Minecraft tutorial. So today, what I'm going to be doing, as you can tell from the title, is telling you how to actually set up a UHC world map using just command blocks or just commands, all in vanilla. And in the latest snapshot, of course it is subject to change because it's a snapshot. The snapshot I'm running currently is 14W21B for Minecraft 1.8, and yeah, I've just built like a little shack. It looks terrible, I know, but that's not the point. It was just so I had this on the inside, but let's just patch that hole up. Anyway, all you're going to be needing really is command blocks, buttons, somewhere to place them all. So I've actually got a list of the things we're going to need. Now, a couple of them you'll want command blocks for. They don't all need command blocks, of course, but you might want them for some. Now, the first one you're going to need to do, and it's kind of obvious, is game rule natural regen. I can't actually remember. Just game rule natural regeneration. Alright, and it's this, and what you're going to do is you're going to just set that to false. That's exactly what you're going to enter into the command block. If you're doing it with a if you're doing just commands, then you're just going to put a slash at the start. So yeah, you're going to have that, and then you're going to have a button. And actually, we'll get some signs so we know what is what. Regen off. Okay. The next one we're going to do is day-night cycle. Now, this is a slightly newer one. I can't remember when it was added. I think 1.7.9 or something. 1.7 definitely, but I'm not sure whenabouts. But this is going to be saying whether or not you want a nighttime, basically, whether you want a daylight cycle. And so what is game rule, do daylight cycle with capital D and C, and then if you want a normal daylight cycle, the default is true, and that's going to have nighttime, daytime as per usual. But if you want it to be a tonal day, you're going to change that to false. So we're going to do that. The next one is teams, but we're going to bring that over here. For 4 teams, we're going to do team blue, team red, team green, and team yellow. Team yellow. Alright. Whoa, not yellower. Alright. Oh, bollocks. Team yellow. Okay. So, what you're going to do here is you're going to do scoreboard. I've just got this all written down on a piece of paper. So scoreboard, teams, add, and then you're going to say the name of the team. So first of all, add blue, and that's going to add this team. We'll set these all up straight away because we're going to want them. And you're just going to repeat that for these, so I'm going to cut back when I've done them all. Alright, so I went through, added them all. Oh, whoa. Cancel. Alright, so what we're going to do... Did I do something wrong? Teams. What have I done wrong here? Oh, okay, so it's already in. Alright. And green and yellow. Alright. So now we have these teams. The next ones we're going to do, are to set the colours up for these teams. And actually, what we're not going to use command blocks for these ones. So what the code you're going to enter is scoreboard teams option. Is just option, I was just checking. And then you're going to say which team, so I'm going to say blue. Then you're going to put colour. You spell it the American way, no U, just for any United Kingdom people like myself, because I had a long struggle. And then you're going to say which colour. Now, I don't think it's in uppercase. I think it's all lowercase. Uppercase might work, but I don't know. Minecraft commands are a bit with stuff like this. So you're just going to do /scoreboard teams option blue colour blue, and then set option colour for team blue. Now you're going to do this again, but blue, red, and you're just going to go through. So I'll do other stuff. Oh. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. I found out what was wrong. So now, no team was found. What? Oh no, I didn't actually do it. Scoreboard. I'd spelt it wrong. It was like soccerboard. And set soccerboard, scoreboard. Right, there you got red, and there we go. Alright, so then green. Alright, no. Green. But this is for a 4-team setup. You can have bigger if you really want, or you could have a smaller, of course, and you just change them to whatever they are. So anyway, that's that, and then we're going to go on to the next one. Right, so the next thing up is joining the teams. This one, it needs 4 again. Sorry about that. But this one is going to randomly select players to join the teams, and yeah, basically it's again scoreboard. It'll be /scoreboard if you're doing it with just commands. Scoreboard teams join, and then it will be blue. Well, this one will be blue, and at R2. What this does is it says join a team, join the blue team, a random player, 2 people maximum. So join blue team, join red team, join green team, and finally join yellow team. Alright, so those are all the ones you'll need, so I'll just fill these in quickly. Scored teams, whoa, 2, green, there we go, 2. So this will just say join their own teams. We haven't filled these ones in yet either. So that's it for those, and I'll quickly show you how you do it. So we already know that there's already a blue team. I'll just fill these buttons in, and we'll say, yep, join blue team. Why is that? Not entirely sure what's going on there. Join red. I'm not sure what I've done. I might have messed something up. It might be 2 at R. Possibly, I'm not sure. I'll sort that out and post it in the description. Anyway, next, in fact, actually, /teams slash scoreboard. Scoreboard. Teams join. Blue. 2. I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, next up we are gonna do right, so next one up is displaying the health and also setting up the health. So once again we're going back to scoreboard, but this time it's objectives, add health, and this is basically saying we're adding an objective or an objective. It's called health, and the thing it's displaying is your health points. So set that health objective, but it still won't actually show anything. So what we're gonna do is display. So this one is again scoreboard objectives set display list health, and this basically says objectives, set the display for it. It's going to put it in the list and it's going to be doing health. So there we go, and first of all set that up, and for some reason these are interacting, which is a bit weird, but there you go. It will show us we don't have any health because we are in creative mode, but oh well. The last couple up now, we'll spread these out actually because they're a bit weird. So this one is for the world border. World border set 1000. That's simple. Basically it's saying make a world border, and it's going to be 1000 by 1000 blocks, the radius. So you just do that. No. Border, and then the next one. This is going to actually center it. So it's again world border center 0 0, and what this says is you're going to center the actual area around coordinate 0 0. This next one I'm actually going to put directly underneath. I don't know if that will power it. It should probably. World border damage amount 1. Now this says this is setting the actual amount of damage that you will take from touching or being in the world or being outside the world border. You do damage amount. It's going to say how much, and then just 1. So that's going to do, I think, 1 heart of damage every tick or whatever. This is basic. I think you can do a buffer, but I'm not sure how that works. So not played around with that yet. But yep, and that. Alright, so if we go, yep. If we come outside, we'll TP 480 72 0. We should, yeah, we go. So 0 0 I believe is that way. Yes, it is. This is the world border. Okay. And if we go into survival mode, then this should. Oh, what? Alright, it's not actually doing damage to us at the moment. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Weird, but either way, that shows the world border, shows you can't actually get past it, so it's TP back to 0, 0, and we landed right in it. And also, you can now see, shows our hearts. So let's fill that back in. And we are close to done here, but now the last one is the spread players start game. This is how you're gonna spread all your players out around the map into random areas, and this is, well, this and the natural regen are what really make the UHC, I guess. This is what basically does it all. You don't need teams, so you can do just free for all, and if you're doing a free for all, then you can just miss out everything previously except the health objectives and probably the world border as well, if you want one, I don't know. But anyway, this command is spread players, then you're going to put the from coordinates, which is 0, 0, and then you're going to say 250 blocks apart. This is for a 8 player setup, so this is doing 4 teams of 2, 8 players, and this is just for the 1000 by 1000. You can make it a bigger a bigger area, you could make it bigger teams, you could have less teams, you could have more players, whichever you decide. It's a very customizable thing. 0, 0, 250, they say 500, the max it can go in any one direction is 500 blocks, because 1000 by 1000 it will go 500 in every direction from 0, 0. And the next thing you're going to put on it, you have to say whether or not it's going to consider teams, and if you've got it team based, you're going to put true. If you don't, you're going to put false, either one. But if you've set this to true, that means it will keep players together, it will keep teams together. So red team will stay together and will be teleported to the same spot, blue team will be teleported to the same spot, etc. And now this is the bit that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people think it just finishes here. It does not. You have to put a specification on here. You could just put like 2 players, I think, but what you want to do is just do @a, which is going to say to target all players, and then that's done basically. So we're going to set this, set that, set that, set that. We didn't end up using this one apparently. These are all done. These we've broken, messed up a little bit, just to show it works. At the moment we're in blue team, now we're in yellow team, and this is all done, and we're just going to go bang, press that button, and it will send us somewhere within the world. Now if you haven't loaded all the chunks up, this is probably what will happen to you. But as you can see, it will teleport you somewhere randomly, and you're in the map. Let's see if we can fly off. What direction are we going? No, we want to go this direction. So we'll just try and find. Oh, of course, the new. Yeah. But we'll just see if we can find the world border. It should be about 100 blocks from here. There we go. You can kind of see it already. If you can see that. It is there, and we're coming right up to it now, and yeah, we're in the world border. This is basically it. You can apparently go just through it, and yeah, so this is basically how you set up a UHC. Now what you're going to want to do also, because a lot of worlds the spawn won't be at 0, 0, what you want to do is just do /TP, then your name 0 on average. Well, go into creative mode before you do this, but on average it's from like 65 to 72 would be like ground level. I would say that's normally where I'd find it, and you're just gonna do, I should hear you, make sure we're here, get onto the 0, 0 block and do /set world spawn, and it'll just set the world spawn point to 0 here, 64, 0, and you are basically good to go. Make sure that you put yourself into survival mode before you start the game, of course, if you're the admin, and yeah, that's basically how you set up a UHC. I haven't seen anybody else posting videos on how to set one up specifically, so I thought I'd do one just because I struggled finding out. I had to read loads of wikis to find out all the commands that were in, how to use them all, because I've not really played a lot of vanilla Minecraft recently. But yeah, that is how you do it. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Leave a like if this has helped you out, and if you've got any problems, make sure you message me. You just leave a comment and I will try and sort out the problem we were having. I'll go and check it and I'll put it in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Adios.